we've kind of understood how you started. You've given us a little bit of a journey on there.
Yes.
Where the fuck do you come up with all the content ideas? Because you are like a machine. If you're not
Yeah.
following Like Collective on TikTok, please follow them because you are such an inspo.
Yeah, like we post very frequently. I think so. We started by doing like 1 or 2 a day just to see how like the app was working. And like I said, it was like back in the day when no one was on TikTok, and then it kind of evolved into watching Gary Vee, and he said you have to be posting 3 to 5 content ideas a day. And I think on one video he was like, do you know, he picks these arbitrary figures. He goes 47 times a day, and I was looking at my TikTok going, I only post like once every day or once every 2 days. I was like, I need to be boosting these rookie numbers up. So I started to do 3 to 5 all the way through lockdown. So as soon as lockdown started, it was like mid-March, for about 8 or 9 months, I did you can go and check, I did 3 to 5 TikToks every day.
And how practically? What did your schedule how did you come up with the ideation to execution to editing to upload?
So editing just comes really natural to me. Obviously, like I said, when I was a kid, I did YouTube videos like magic tricks. Editing, I just find editing really easy, which is just something that comes natural to me. I know I've been to Danielle before, like you guys send off to an editor. But
we've got one in house. Yeah, Sam does all. But I'm the same. Like I used to edit all of our videos, including our client stuff, before we had.
And
Sam.
I bet, like I was saying to you, I'm dead intense. So as soon as I film a video, I'm editing that and putting it out as soon as I've edited it. That's why some of our videos you see now are like they're not professionally edited. They're a bit ropey, and sometimes there'll be mistakes.
I think a big misconception, about social media is things need to be polished. They don't. Done well is better than perfect, 100%.
Yeah. So I think that how we did post all those, like come up with all the ideas, is that like firstly you need to understand the platform. So like you need to understand what your audience wants, and then secondly you need to understand what type of videos work well on those platforms. So if you posted something on TikTok's a bit different with Reels. Sorry, Instagram's a bit different with Reels now, but back in the day there was IGTV. Don't know whether you remember that. So
that's now then kind of been absorbed into Reels and sort of posts now, isn't it? Because posts was limited by 1 minute. Now you can post like...
Yeah. So they scrapped IGTV. They even made an app, IGTV, once, like at one point. So like there was all IGTVs. So I was like, oh yeah, I like doing IGTVs. So I used to post Instagram TVs on TikTok, and I was like, it's not working. So you need to understand that, like you said, there's a structure, and there is a way to go viral on TikTok. There's a hook, there's content, and then something you missed before, which I find really useful to use when it's a longer video, is add another hook in there, add another hook in the middle, and then add add some more content, which is like keeps them engaged, and then just finish it off with something crazy, or just something like unbelievable, or like a mad fact, or just something that they'll get value from. So there's 3 things on TikTok that I recognised that people want from us, and it's the same in every industry, but you need to fit it to your industry. So there's education, there's entertainment, and then there's trends, and all those 3 can fit into every industry. And the luxury fashion designer, like the luxury fashion industry, there's like plenty, and like the stuff that we talk about that no other brands talk about. And I think like what I wanted to do when I first started Lutz Collective was build a place, like a safe place for people to come, because like you wouldn't believe, like loads of people get scammed by buying fakes online.
It's so interesting actually, and this is going to come out like 2 weeks after we record this, which is really annoying. But I don't know if you saw yesterday, so we're now the 12th of May recording this. Yesterday it came out that StockX is being sued. Like, I know they're continually being sued by Nike, but Nike has basically come out and said, we bought some shoes to test StockX, and they sent us counterfeit Jordans.
Yeah, so StockX trying to get them done for defamation, because it's funny because like Nike is a very sussy company, because like a lot of people higher up, like obviously like with the reselling stuff, like they're very rare, but a lot of people higher up, like they get a lot of shoes and they sell them through StockX. And StockX put out a statement last night to say that like it's very strange you're coming out with something like this, because a lot of your executives sell through our company. But yeah, like for StockX it must be difficult, because they are they're £1 billion, like more than £1 billion company. They like, I think hiring authenticators for them like obviously needs to be top of their priority list. And if if fakes did slip through, it's obviously because the hiring's not good enough. But I'm not saying that StockX isn't a good company. They're amazing. Like
I buy Jordans from StockX.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about StockX is you can't return stuff. So I bought a pair of Yeezys, didn't fit, and I was just stuck with them now.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Sell them on Lux.
We don't sell Yeezys either.
Why?
Because we want it. We can't, like, me and Joe have this conversation all the time. Like, for Lux Collective, we see ourselves as like luxury, so we want to be doing luxury. So we can't be having a pair of Yeezys next to a Chanel bag. But what we want to do in the future is we want to do Lux Collective, menswear, women's wear, which we already do. We want to go harder on vintage, and then eventually we want to introduce streetwear.
Love that.
But that's like 5, 6, 7 year plan.
You say that, you'll be doing that in 18 months.
Hopefully. Well, we think we're taking menswear very, very seriously at the moment, and we're looking into it a lot. But we just feel like we've built such a good community of women's wear. We feel like if we introduce menswear, will it kind of like make them feel a bit like, oh, I'm not part of the community that much anymore? So it's like, it's a big decision and we still haven't made it, but we get asked about it every single day. So
I was going to say, all you would need to do is look at your community and see how many.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would imagine it's a relatively like probably 60-40 or 70-30 split.
On TikTok it's 60-40.
Yeah.
Then Instagram it's like 90-10 women, to be fair.
But Instagram's a very female heavy platform anyway.
And we started on Instagram, so we were on Instagram for 2 years before TikTok. Like, we just used to sell through DMs. We didn't have a website or anything, so yeah, it's definitely something we're looking into.